they ban these Bluetooth speakers, which I'm all for. I've been on cruises before at 2 o'clock in the morning, you hear somebody playing their rap music or whatever next door, and those walls are paper thin. That's not showing any consideration for anybody, and that's been selfish because all you're thinking about is yourself. But I'm glad to see some of these policies being implemented, and I would like to personally say I would like to see more people banned, especially these individuals from the hood who do not know how to conduct themselves. Period. I mean, it's not racist, folks. It's common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because until you train yourself as to how to act out in public, you don't need to be in public.
I agree. And I'm a certain member of Carnival, and I have Royal, and I've been on other ones, but I'm a certain member. I'm sure you definitely a certain member being the years that you've been at Carnival.
Right.
I'm not planning on going on a cruise until I see what Carnival have, the rules, the new rules they implemented, because it's supposed to be a vacation, a time of relaxing. Can you enjoy a little bit and party with the control? Absolutely. But if this seemed like this was a club in the hood on water of the most uneducated, unethical, morality people you can meet. And if you was on there and if you wasn't a part of it, I know you have to feel some type of way.
Right.
Not speaking for everybody.
But you know, earlier I said that all the cruises I've been with Carnival have been 7-day cruises, for which out of all of those cruises, I've never seen any actions like we're seeing on these 3 and 4 day cruises for the fighting and profanity, and look like thousands of people gathered together around the pool, gyrating and twerking and all that craziness. I've never seen that on a 7-day cruise. And I'm a platinum member. But as I stated before, the only way we're going to get rid of this nonsense is to start banning it when it occurs. And it just, Carnival, you're getting a bad rap, whether you know it or not.
Seriously.
Because with social media and people video and everything, and I really don't get it. You have to take strict action. And let me say one other thing before we close. Carnival, you need to get better security.
Absolutely.
I've been in law enforcement 42 years. I have never seen security like what Carnival has on its ships. If your security, why can't, if these people are breaking the rules or whatever, or if they're committing a crime, aren't they taken to the brig or wherever you hold until they get off the ship, until you kick them off the ship, instead of them roaming free, doing whatever the heck they want to do? You don't resolve an issue like that. It's almost like, from the individuals I'm seeing as far as security I've seen in the past, they're extremely timid. That's another topic within itself.
And I'm gonna say this too to close it out. Do you have fights in other races on ships and planes and stuff like that? Absolutely. But to see this vast majority of black people on here, and I'm not saying it like I'm different of a color, but to see that mass majority with the same morality, with the same morals, with the same mentality, fighting one another in the hallways, going through the corridors, everything. This is ridiculous. And don't play like it's you a victim.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So we always gotta play the victim, or they don't want us there. They don't want it. I don't want you there.
I don't want them there either.
I don't want you there. Because now I gotta get to the point where I say, okay, if I want to take out the family to do something, I gotta spend more money to get out there to do it.
Right.
But if I have to stay away from fools like that, I will.
And you know, to kind of close this out, I want to say just one thing that I noticed. There was a podcaster when they had that fight in Galveston. They had gotten off the ship and they were fighting where you pick up your luggage at. This podcaster got on. He's on social media just like I am, and he was bad-mouthing, saying Galveston Terminal was one of the worst to cruise out of. Folks, that is a flat-out lie. Majority of the cruises I have, and I live within miles of the cruise terminal here at Galveston, this terminal is one of the better cruise terminals that you can cruise out of. Do not let one negative incident like what occurred there deter you and make have a person think that this is not the place to cruise. Galveston terminals are up and coming.
Yes, sir.
They're becoming the prime of the future. So I was offended listening to the guy say no travel out of Galveston terminal. Ooh, I said, you just don't know how bad I wanted to just interrupt him if I could and say, you're a flat out liar because you don't know. You're going by what you saw on one video. That is not true at all. And that could have happened in Miami, that could have happened anywhere.
Exactly.
So don't blame Galveston like it's some second-rated cruise terminal because it's not. I bet the guy hadn't even never been to Galveston terminal.
Maybe haven't, but I did see that when he did insult it. And Galveston is moving it up. And it's good that we have a port because Florida was overwhelmed by so many traveling there. So we needed that here. We needed that port. We needed Galveston. And Galveston is doing a pretty good job at it too. Just because the people acting out like that doesn't mean that Galveston is a bad port to come out of.
No, not at all. Like I said, that could happen anywhere. We have the Jubilee here. We have MSC, Disney, Royal Caribbean, and we get even more cruise line. We just finishing up with that new cruise terminal, MSC, which is beautiful, by the way. Like I said, I live here in Galveston. I know. So don't listen to all of this crazy nonsense. I was offended by that one podcaster saying that. So with all that being said, I guess that we're gonna wrap this up because we don't want to make it too long because you know how Moe and I are. We get to talking and we just can't. Yeah, we can't be quiet. We have to keep going. So with all that being said, oh, and by the way, guys, I want to thank y'all. I have received more than 500 new subscribers today only.
Nice.
And my count today, July 4th, and this is. I thank you and I thank the Lord and everyone that's been in my corner. As of today, July 4th, 2025,
Mine's is just starting. Like I said, I haven't got a chance to do anything because of work, but let's support Will. Let's get it going. I mean, it's been some great conversations on this thing. So, you know, let's get them likes up and do what we have to do and help us out. And if you have any ideas to where we can have conversation on the topics or any questions, we'll be more than happy. I'll be more than welcome to come back and we discuss them because this not only just helps us, it helps this community, it helps our family and friends out on these conversations and the youth that's coming up. So I'm definitely looking forward to it again.
Okay, and with all that being said, this is Old School Will, and Moe, you give your handle and where you can be located and all that good stuff.
This is Moetry Pit Talk, and we'll see y'all next time.
Okay. And God bless each and every one of you.
Yes, sir.